Hey everybody, welcome back to Why Not RV. On this week's episode, we're going to change out these 30-pound propane tanks for 40-pound propane tanks. Remember, if you want to learn more and make less mistakes while RVing, be sure to hit that subscribe button, drop a like and a comment down below. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. The first thing we need to do is go ahead and take out the old propane tanks and make sure that our hosing and stuff all fits accordingly. Now, I've already checked this side. The 40-pound tank is going to fit in there just fine, but the other side is going to cause a little bit of an issue and we need to move some stuff around. So let's pop over there. As you can see, I've already taken out the 30-pound propane tank that sat right here. The hose kind of sat up into it in this angle right over here. And with the 40-pound tank in there, it was really stretching the hose out. And the regulator here was basically, touching that 40-pound propane tank. It was just a little bit too in the way. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and take off these 4 bolts that are on this thing, and we're going to shimmy and move this around just a little bit. This is all flexible tubing and stuff, so we're just going to move it around a little bit, try and get it over to the side a little bit more, maybe up or at a different angle, so that this tubing can go right up to where it needs to go to, and I don't need to change out this tubing. If I need to change out the tubing, I will. It's really not that big of a deal. It's just right there. But I'm going to try and do this without having to change that out. As you can see, our old bolt pattern was right here. I really just shifted this up and over. And this tubing, I use a zip tie here just to make sure that this wasn't gonna kink, because it was kind of getting a little bit taut. But it's all nice and smooth, good smooth bends. Everything down here is good. So we're gonna go ahead and put the 40-pound propane tank in and make sure that we're good. But I think we got plenty of room here with this one. So let's get it in and see how it looks. Look at that. Still got, I hope my whole fist can still fit up on top of here. There's plenty of room. The hose is nice and clean in there. It's not kinked. Let me get the camera a little bit closer for you. You can see the hose is not kinked. It's nice and smooth. Comes right into the regulator. And then also this hose is also not kinked. It's nice and smooth because I got that zip tie there. Otherwise it was trying to pull it up a little bit. And this bend right here, I just wasn't, it probably would have been fine, but quick little zip tie, and that solves that problem. That's really it. Now, obviously, your RV, whether it's a fifth wheel, a travel trailer, Class A, Class C, everything comes with different tanks, but a lot of travel trailers and a lot of fifth wheels come with 30-pound propane tanks. The travel trailers, I believe they make a new front cover for 40-pound tanks. I'll try and find that and put a link in the description below. I will put also in the description below where I bought these tanks. I just bought them right off of Amazon. They were a pretty good price. They were about the same as they were at Tractor Supply and everywhere else locally. And again, fifth wheels with that standard height in there, you can always measure it to double check, but most of the time they will fit right in and you'll have plenty of space. You might have to move some stuff around like I did, but it just depends on your application and your rig. Some rigs are 2 tanks side by side, some are on opposite sides. So this is not an exact guide. It's just showing you that it's very simple to do. And now I have an extra 20 pounds, which is, pretty darn close, considering I had 2 30-pound tanks, 60 pounds. Now I have 2 40-pound tanks, that's 80 pounds of propane. That to me is a pretty good gain. And for having the propane generator and the fact that I'll be using the propane for the fridge the majority of the time while boondocking, because my solar is going to power the entire rig. I want to save the fridge from having to run off of electricity. So that's why I'm doing this. It's a pretty simple project. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe, drop a comment below, turn on the notification bell. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching Why Not RV. Bye.